Okay. All right. So we have a different energy. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at those eyes.
Yeah, global.
Yes, you can tell them Aquarius by their eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
So Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. And what is Uranus about?
Uranus.
I say Uranus. That's what I say.
Because you're not ruled by it.
It's Uranus is about change. It's about newness. It's like Aquarius is another air sign, but it's about the collective. It's about the group. It's electrical energy. It's wanting to be progressive. It wants to be leading edge. It wants to be out there, but not wanting to be stuck. Not wanting to be. There's commitment issues a lot of times with Aquarius. You know what? It's kind of like options. Aquarians need a lot of change usually in their day-to-day life, so that it feels like and they like to be independent. Okay, it's an air sign, but it deals with all my friends and all my acquaintances, the groups, but I don't have to necessarily be a member. Okay. Okay.
You're good with business.
Yeah, it's entrepreneurial. It's lightning bolts are Aquarius, ideas. So if you look at the eyes of the Aquarians here, there's usually a sparkle.
Electrified.
It's electrifying. You see that? See it in their eyes? Okay.
A lot of electricity.
So what's it like, Rachel, being an Aquarius?
Well, I don't know any different. So
What's it like being you?
I guess probably one of the running themes in my life is like being told I'm a know-it-all.
No, yeah, cute word.
So I'm definitely owning the I know, and my way's the right way, and I don't really understand why it's complicated by coming up with something that's wrong. So, and I noticed that I have a lot of, my friends follow me, and my clients. I'm a hairstylist, and people, I'll just be like, oh, this is what you have to do, blah, 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 and they're like, okay, and then they go and do it, and I'm happy, and they did the right thing, and they're happy, so I guess probably what I most identify with is just being know-it-all.
Okay. Your turn.
So I love being an Aquarius. I'm double Aquarius and I have many planets in Aquarius. And one of the things is that since a child, I've had very unconventional interests. So I've been always interested in new age stuff. Anything unusual really excites me. And unusual people, unusual places, they are really like the spice of life for me. And it can cause some scatteredness sometimes though, because I have so many interests, so many things going on at the same time. But I also like the rainbow, the democracy for people, and then as for the humanitarian aspect, I really feel for the underdog, and for example, in my personal case, I'm into dog rescue. I want to rescue and help and give a better opportunity for people or living beings who are not as well off. And then I love technology, I love computers, and I love gadgets and futuristic things. I tend to live a bit too much in the future sometimes, maybe. This is my Saturn side talking, I guess also critical. And yeah, indeed, I just love being an Aquarius. I think it's a very exciting adventure. Some people might say it's also a little bit impersonal or distant energy. And it might come with the fact that we might sometimes feel a bit like an outsider because we feel so different of the mainstream. Because we don't feel like necessarily very conventional with most people, like similar.
Yeah.
And then maybe, as you might notice, I at least don't enjoy being the center of attention so much, unlike Leo, for example.
Well, see, because they're opposite.
Yeah.
Leo and Aquarius are opposite.
I like to dilute in the group and be there as a supportive force. So.
Well, Aquarius, the thing about Aquarius is a lot of times they're sort of time shifters. They're either way in the future or way in the past. Ronald Reagan was an Aquarius. He was way in the past. and so you can have Aquarians that are really, really conservative, or Aquarians that are super liberal.
Or and playful.
And playful. Because Aquarius is a sign of electricity, Uranian energy, freedom, inventiveness.
Also astrology.
And it goes with Uranus with astrology and Uranus with Aquarius. So,
and computers.
And computers. So a lot of times Aquarians are into electrical things and all kinds of stuff.
Creative.
Everything. Just trying to understand how all the different things that, well, people will say, oh, that's not real, that's not true. Well, maybe there's some reality there. So you constantly find these. And I think actually there's something about Aquarius. They're almost the opposite of Capricorns. Aquarians are real free and, you know, out there when they're kids. They tend to get a little more serious when they get older. They're the opposite of Capricorn. It's sort of like, it's because they're more, and they get more into the Saturn side of Aquarius. They get more serious.
So when you were kids, were both of you like free and fun and did a lot of, you know,
I was
theater or
definitely-
something? And
I was definitely an
play?
outsider. I couldn't, I had trouble understanding other people and they had trouble understanding me.
Yeah. I
And then the
always feel like,
60s came along and
yeah.
So it felt like you just kind of like, you know, you just visiting this planet or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
Alien.
Drop from a spaceship. That
Just
was feeling.
visiting.
Yeah.
I was made fun of a lot, and like definitely was always on the outside. And like I remember saying like things that would make perfect sense to me, and like kids, I definitely was the kid that were like, whatever. And I'd be sitting in the corner, oh, sorry. So you definitely kind of learn to like tone it back because you have your ideas and you have your thoughts and you're throwing it out there, and you can see some people just aren't even at a child that they're not ready to hear it. So you kind of learn to like, I know what's gonna happen, but we'll let you figure that out for yourself. You
Oh,
know?
no, that by the way is a big Aquarian thing.
Uh-huh.
Live and let live. And the reason is because you figure the whole thing out, you see where it's all going, and the other person won't listen, you go, okay, live and let live.
Yeah.
And then, of course, a week later, or 2 weeks later, or a year later, it all happens, you go, yeah.
And that's why often I find the conventional very constricting.
Yes.
Because I want to live and let live and
Yeah.
be free and so on. So that's why I don't feel comfortable with the conventional so much. So I tend to resonate to the people who are not. So who accept me as who I am.
Well, you don't want to be in a box.
Exactly. Out of it.
Out of the
Be a
box.
different drama.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My
find
best-
those people.
Right.
Sorry. My best girlfriend says like all the time, she'll tell people when I'm saying something that, you know, like, oh, well, this is probably how it's going to work and blah, 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 and someone's poofing me off, like, my best girlfriend will always step in and she goes, I don't know if you know this, but everything she says is right and it's going to happen, so you're just be better off if you just go with it. You know, because she's known me since we were 15 and she's figured it out. I have that foresight.
But it's an intuitive thing.
It is intuitive.
It's air, but it's an intuitive air because it's futuristic. So it's like the ability to jump ahead and get something, vision.
You know, Uranus rules the third eye, and that's the rule of Aquarius. So a lot of times it's not like an intellectual thing. Uranus. And it's like you have the ability to see things in the future or figure things out, but it's not an intellectual thing. It's like an intuitive thing, but it's a sort of mental intuitive.
I think
Are we in the age of Aquarius now?
Yes.
Just thought I'd check.
And I think the Bay Area is a great place to live for an Aquarius submarine.
Yes.
So I'm very happy about
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so one of the things though, being that it's a fixed sign, is there's a stubbornness to Aquarius. Just like any fixed sign, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius are all fixed. So they get stubborn about that energy. So Aquarius gets stubborn about their ideas. They get fixed about their ideas, and that's where the know-it-all comes from. You know, and the fixed Earth is stubborn about their possessions, and stubborn about their relationships, and stubborn about that. And Leo's stubborn about, you know, how they're feeling, and you know, what they want to create. You know, it goes on and on and on. So it's fixed. Anytime you have a fixed sign, it's like, what do you have to let go of? Fixed signs have a hard time letting go.
Well, I think actually one of the differences is between, I think it's going to work out this way, and I'm 99% sure, but I might be wrong. Okay, you do it your way, that's fine. Versus, I know it's right, you do it this way. And, you know, you don't need to do that if you are sure within yourself. You just know it's right, and you're pretty sure that's how it's going to work out. But, okay, they want to do it a different way, that's fine. You know, let them do it a different way. Everybody's free, and that's a big, great thing. Free.
And maybe they understand one day, you know.
It's definitely an I told you so sign.
And maybe they have to go through something else, and maybe it's right for them, and there's a lot of things too.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, any other Aquarian tidbits? All right, thanks.